Welcome. Today we are talking about the low back. I've gotten a lot of client requests to talk about how we can treat ourselves at home for low back discomfort. A lot of people are having it. Low back discomfort is complicated because sometimes it's coming from the low back itself and other times it's coming from the hip. So I'm going to show you 3 different options for treating yourself at home. And you can play around with them, see what feels best to you. All of them will take longer than the 5 minutes of this video. So use this as your guide. So the first thing we're going to use is, again, I've got this option. It's called a rad roller. You can make it with tennis balls. You can use tennis balls to do the same thing. I'm going to take the tennis ball and I'm going to put them right underneath my glute, not on the bony part, but on the muscle, right? So it shouldn't feel like a lot of pressure on your bone, on your hips. It should feel, lots of us have trigger points in our glutes. And what I'm going to do, so I've got this resting right down in the meaty part of my glute. And then I'm going to let my weight start to shift over onto it. I could be doing that by shifting my knees to the side. If that's too much pressure, try just one knee, opening up to the side. When you do this, the sensation you're going for is being able to breathe through any discomfort. A lot of us have so much tension in the hips that any pressure can be very, very intense. So remember that you want to be able to breathe comfortably through this. With a tool like the rad roller, with a tool like the tennis ball, you're going to let it sit for a moment rather than rolling back and forth. And then when that spot feels like it's starting to ease up, you can take it, move it over just an inch, a centimeter even, and set back into that new spot and start to open into it. The deal with this kind of work is that it's slow. So I want you to get the point of sensation, set the ball there and stay for 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 90 seconds, not longer than that. And then you're going to move it over just a little bit and do it again. So you're going to do that with any points that you can. If that's too much sensation for you, you can use a foam roller. And for the foam roller, you just hop right up on there, using the fingers spread out, or if that's intense for you, come onto your knuckles. And again, you can shift the weight over so you have just as much weight as you want on the side, and then you're going to start to roll up and down. Right now, I'm rolling along the edge of my sacrum, the triangle bone right at the base of my spine. If I rolled over to my side a little more, I can get more in towards the hip socket. All right? So you can do that, roll back and forth, side to side, both sides, obviously. And that's going to be one of the ways. If you want to get all the way up to that top of the glute, sometimes we get confused. Is that the top of the glute? Is that my low back? It is the top of your glute. You can roll all the way until you feel your iliac crest. That's the top of your hip bones wrapping across here. You can roll all the way up to that. This is all glute space. When we're treating the low back, that's one of the areas we have to work. So in that theme, the next thing we can try is coming into a figure 4. Maybe your figure 4 is not too stretchy yet. You just cross your right leg right over the left with it extended. If you want more sensation, bend into the knee. Flex the foot. Stay here. By flexing the foot, you're protecting the knee, so then you're not overstraining the knee joint. If you wanted even more sensation in this, flex the bottom foot and stack your shins right on top of one another. There's room here, so if you have an extra prop around, be that a blanket or a block, you could take this, you could do this, and sit and read a book, watch a TV show, have a chat with your kids, your family members over Zoom. They never have to know that you are doing hip stretches as you connect. To release from this, you'll come out, maybe give your hips another nice massage. Stretching out through the inner thighs can be a beautiful part of this. So you could stretch side to side for a moment. Notice we're only doing one side. When you're doing this at home, I want you to do both sides. This is just an example of what to bring with you. The other thing that really helps in the low back and the structure of the low back, I'm going to show you the version where we're protecting our core. We come down onto our sides, roll onto your back, draw both knees into the chest, extend through one leg, and then draw the opposite leg over and down, a supine twist. This arm might stretch out to the side. Added bonus, you get a nice chest stretch here. You can turn your gaze up to the sky, over to the left, or to the right. To come out of this safely, You'll come back up to center, even out through the hips, do the other side. When you're complete, you squeeze the knees to the chest, roll to the side, and use your hands to walk all the way up. If you have any questions about that, of course, as always, email me hello@mountainmamamassage.com. You can find me at mountainmamamassage.com, and I'll be happy to connect.